First bounce of the afternoon. We've got the big fella, Robert Bell, who impressed me last Saturday at Eastern Suburbs. He's going to be taking up an opportunity to do contest with the East Belmont ruckman. And I tell you what, Jason Smith, normally at full back, thrown into the walls this afternoon. He's going to take the first bounce here this afternoon. Umpire puts the ball down. Oh, Smith gets the first touch of the leather. Overrunning the football there for East Belmont was, I think you'll find, the number 2 Guernsey there at Edwards, but I don't think you can't be out there. Wasn't selected on the side. Play on kills the umpire. Pack of players have formed, as we'll just confirm that, David Cook. It wasn't number 2. I think you'll find it was Chris Niblett wearing the number 3 Guernsey for the East Belmont Lions. Umpire's call for a bounce down centre of Baker's Oval.
Oh, shocking bounce by the umpire on that occasion. Ron didn't give the ruckman any chance whatsoever. They all try to kick it off the ground. No one able to sink the slipper into it. A pack develops again. It comes out wide towards Shaw, it looked like. Getting the ball down forward. It's about half forward flank position now. Oh, in goes Adam Craig. Put the body in very solidly. Well done, Adam. Hand pass comes out wide. A chance running onto the football here. Picking up and having a flying shot for goal. Looked like... number 14, Bollingbrett, was it?
Yes, it was.
44, I beg your pardon, Ron, it was 44. 1 point only on the board, is it?
No, it's been touched off hands.
Out of bounds.
It's out of bounds in the forward pocket, right in front of the social stand here at Baker's Oval. Oh, quick snark. That's got to be a Gary Ablett goal. He's taken the ruck contest was Andrew Buchter, known to his friends as Chuka, and Chuka Buchter has kicked the first 6-pointer here this afternoon. For the GDFL round 4 match of the game. And Andrew Buchter kicks a great goal for the East Belmont Lions.
Certainly, that was Chris Stern that was getting the ball down there in the first place. But Andrew Buchter, I've seen him play at Newcombe, Ron. He's a very handy footballer. He doesn't miss many, and as he showed on that occasion, he can do a bit of ruck work as well. Grabbed it out of the air and put it through. Back to the centre. The ball's been bounced, and the umpire's paid a free kick here. And going back to take it might be Dave Franey, it is. Goes out wide. Got a teammate there who kicks long down the ground towards half forward. No one able to take the mark. Trevor Haints has a chance in defence for the Blue West. Handballs across the ground. Put his teammate under a lot of pressure. Goes in to help again. The ball's paddling towards the fence. Ingleworson goes in hard, but the ball beats him over the line out of bounds, right in front of the grandstand. Left forward pocket. And again, East Belmont in attack, Ron.
Yeah, certainly doing very well. Jason Smith, the ruckman, who normally, as I said earlier, at full-back, doing very well on the ball. Oh, quick hands, good football there. Allows a quick shot out of that pack. Great goal from the boot of Jack Dorr, wearing the number 34 Guernsey for the East Belmont Lions. And Cookie, the Lions doing very well early stages.
2 goals in 2 minutes, Ron. You couldn't wish for a better start than that, but let's give credit to Jason Smith. He was the one that got the ball down to Jack Dorr again, and Dorr made no mistake. Buchter doing the shepherding in the goal square, and through it went, and 2 goals on the board very early in the piece for East Belmont. Ronnie, Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club need to fire right up here to get back in this game, because they got a hiding last week. They really need to dedicate themselves to the ball and not let it get out of the pack so easily.
Yeah, certainly, David, but still, they are kicking with an advantage of the breeze here this afternoon, and umpire's whistle has sounded, as you may have heard on WIRFM, and I think you'll find that it will be taken by the big ruckman in number 36, Robert Bell.
Yes, he gives it across to Johns, and away goes Johns with the right foot out to the far side of the ground. He was looking out there for Stonehouse, couldn't take the mark, almost gave away the free kick. The umpire didn't agree with that one, though, and the boundary umpire said it's my duty, and I'll throw it in just between centre wing and half forward flank, with Geelong West Football and Cricket Club slightly in attack.
Okay, the ball now kicked up quickly there by East Belmont's young Smith, and he goes up there looking for Posman in front. Traps it sweetly on the right foot, kicks quickly into the goal square. Or Jack Nell held his opponent there too in Chuk Buchter, but he butters up nicely too for the Cheetahs, and I think you'll find clears the ball sweetly for the Geelong West side.
Well played by Nell. Under a lot of pressure, Ron. He found Adam Craig. Under a lot of pressure was Nell to kick the ball out on the full. Craig took the mark, played on, kicked it down the ground, and he's found his mate in Bushy Gardner, who took the mark of the centre wing. His kick is not quite so good, and the wind just swirling it away there, and it's touched over the line out of bounds, perhaps half forward flank, with Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club going into attack for the first time of the game.
Yes, opportunity centre wing, yes, out of side of Baker's Oval. Smith doing well. Centre bounces, comes down. Shark nicely there for the East Belmont side by Jamie Legoul. His kick goes straight to the centre of the ground and breaking clear now is Niblet. Niblet now feeds off lovely
What a
football
pass!
too. And I think you'll find that Jumping Jack Nell, the Deputy Vice Captain of the Blue West Cheetahs, is going to be in for a hectic afternoon, because I tell you what, that Andrew Bukta, wearing the number 11 Guernsey, is looking in fine firm early stages. He now kicks from 50 metres. The drop punt, it looks good off the boot.
Offline run.
Yes, it is, and unfortunately for the East Belmont Lions, a minor score.
1 point only off the boot of Andrew Bukta there, but what great play by Niblet coming through the centre, took the mark, played on, got around 2 players and had a couple of bounces. Johns kicks out from fullback. The umpire's not happy with this and he's going to call him back. Might be 50 metres, Ron. I'm just waiting to see what'll happen here. The ball's going back towards Paul Johns, who was named to the side at centre half forward, but with the shaven head. Very good ad for Gillette razors and shaving cream. He's going to kick the ball back in. The umpire wasn't ready for that when the goal umpire had not finished waving the flags. And now we'll see Paul Johns kick out towards the outer side of the ground. A lovely kick too. Finds the coach there, Troy King, takes the mark. Short of half-back. Kicks the ball short of the centre. Not a good kick at all, because taking the mark going back nicely is Jack Dorr, who's been quite lively early in the game. And Dorr's about to send East Belmont into attack. He punt kicks the ball, kicks it high, not giving the forwards much chance there. Up goes the spoiler there for the Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. Knocks it down towards Ingleworth. His tackle loses the ball, handballs it out. Player claimed to the tackle when he didn't have it for mine, and the free kick's going to go. Yes, it is. Dale Armstrong will take this one. He was tackled but not in possession. Ooh, player threw the ball back, hit him in the air, but we'll find that Armstrong takes a relieving kick from left half back.
The right thigh heavily strapped to Cookie, kicks long up to the centre of the ground. The high flyers, Jason Smith in front for the East Belmont side, couldn't take the football, but I tell you what, working well there was Trev Hance for the Cheetahs. Gives it across to his teammate running through half back there, looking for his side was Stonehouse, but I tell you what, his kick's a poor one, and it allows East Belmont now into a forward thrust. Corey Povey goes short, looking there for a lead at half forward. David Franey couldn't find him, and we'll see a throw in right in front of the Queen of the West scoreboard. And we must say good day to David Dean too.
Proud sponsors of the Blue West Club too, the Queen of the West, just to the ex-publican here too. Laurie Baker's here too, giving his old side a bit of support. There's a free kick being paid here, and Gavin Ingleworth and the Rover is going to take this one short of half back, kicks the ball towards centre wing. Up they go. No one can take a mark. Armstrong was up, punched it away, and it's over the line and out of bounds, far side of the ground. Free kick run.
Free kick. It was a trip there, Cookie.
50 metres, Roddy.
Stonehouse will get the free kick for the Blue
50?
West
No, it's
side.
not 50. I beg your pardon.
Stonehouse now. The kick though dropped short. A poor one. Touched off the mark. Opportunity there too for Wigmore. Couldn't take the overhead grab. Butters up well. Kicks to the pocket. Oh, that was an opportunity there for Gardner. Couldn't take the chest mark. Loose ball. Sees East Belmont go. Oh, that's got to be a great mark. Oh, Ingleworth has taken a one-handed streamer, Cookie.
And played on immediately with a hand pass. Left-handed hand pass to King. King picks it up, kicks into the pocket, and I think he's found Bushy Gardner down there taking a nice mark. He's on a very acute angle, if that can be said on this ground. He's on an acute angle as you get. He's in left forward pocket. He's in trouble. He needs to kick this into the breeze. It's swinging back. It's a lovely kick. It's into the goal
Great
square.
mark.
Almost a mark. You'd pay that one, Ronnie.
Yes, I would.
Is that Westerwick?
Yes, the umpire has agreed with yours truly. And I would suggest, yes, the
Dean
mark has
Westerwick.
been paid.
No, it's not. It is
the big ruckman, Robert Bell,
the big
walks
fella.
in and
Ding dong bell. It's a goal. First one on the board for the Blue West side. 2-1-13 on the APCO Easy Shop in and around Geelong scoreboard. Geelong West Footy Club, a 1 goal. That's 6 points on the board. 7 points the difference early in the first quarter.
1 point the diff Essendon. 2-1-13. Footscray 2-0-12.
Okay, back here at Baker's Oval, you've just heard that Robert Bell has taken a very fine mark in the goal square and kicked the first blood for the Blue West Cheetahs. They now trail East Belmont, who are 2 goals, 1. West 1 straight goal, 6 points, and that's proudly brought to us by the APCO Easy Shops of Bowen Heads, North Geelong, East Geelong, and of course down there at Newcombe here this afternoon.
Good play by Bushy Gardner there. Made the space into the pocket. Had to kick it more or less into the breeze, Ron, but got it right in the goal square. And Bell, the big fella, in front. Helps, doesn't it, when you're kicking into the breeze, and took a nice mark and kicked a good goal too for the first on the board for the Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club.
Ball back to the centre. The big men fly for the guest video by Robert Bell. Does it well. Thumps it to centre half forward. Good unselfish football. Likewise, they're coming from Brett Wigmore. Thumped the ball to half forward. Opportunity for Gardner. Couldn't trap it, but now breaking clear. Good football. Wigmore with quick hands. Opportunity now, Troy. Oh, great football, Troy. King on the right foot. Shoots it. Goal from 35 metres.
Oh, what a beauty, Ronnie.
On the unpreferred side of his body to the right side. I would suggest splits the woodwork here at Baker's Oval, and a great goal to the Blue West Cheetahs.
The goal umpire agrees with you, Ronnie. What a lovely bit of play there. Wigmore figuring again in that bit of tenacity in the first goal there, where he dropped the mark but battled up to get it down to the forward line. And now we see Wigmore pushing the ball in front of him, got it across to King, and King's made no mistake with the right foot. A beautiful goal kicked, and a pretty handy one, because that breeze might be swinging around to favour the right hand end. It's 2 goals, 1-13, plays 2 goals straight, and we played 11 minutes into the quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
Yes, and we thank Rocky for his support of Geelong and District WIR football for the 93 season. Back to the centre. King does battle with Smith. Comes to ground. Opportunity, Paul Johns. Cool there in the crisis. Kicks to centre half forward. Opportunity, Wigmore. Couldn't control it. Opportunity now for the Springer Luchino. Quick hand pass. Went nowhere in particular. Opportunity there, Ernie Posman. The Dingo lost it. Good support there from his teammate giving out a hand.
Lovely
there.
mark from Mayer.
Yeah, great mark too, Mayer.
Under a lot of pressure, Ronnie.
Certainly was.
In the front position, got the hands on it like a vice. Grabbed hold of that, and all attempts to spoil failed. Mayer kicks with that trusty left foot. Oh, nice kick by Mayer. He's picked out a teammate, Jason Smith, the big fella, doing well early in the game. Takes the mark, centre of the ground, kicks over centre half forward. Up goes Bukta. Takes a lovely one. Inside 50. He's only 45 metres out, Ronnie, and there's no doubt about the distance. I tell you what, I know about that 50-metre line. I think he's about 25 metres out. There's no doubt about the distance for this fella. Bukta, he will score.
Yes, Cookie, I tend to agree. And being in front again, David Nell, the fullback, worked hard to try and punch the ball away, but Chuka Bukta used his body well, took a great chest.
Marvellous kick,
and
Ronnie.
The goal umpire just watches the ball go over his head. Great goal. His second, Andrew Bukta, and East Belmont's third. We've been travelling about 12 and a half minutes of the first term GDFL football for 93.
AFL update scores Fitzroy and Sydney Swans. Fitzroy just got another goal. It's 3-3-21. Sydney Swans 2-3-15.
Welcome back to Baker's Oval, the APCO Easy Shop scoreboard in and all around Geelong. From East Belmont to Bowen Heads, the one-stop shop sees that East Belmont 3-1-19. Leading the Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 2 straight goals, 12 points, Cookie.
Ron has got the makings of a good game, and both sides are moving the ball well. I believe that East Belmont kicked with the aid of the breeze now. It was across the ground. I think it swung a little bit. Up they go in the centre again, and the big fella Bell goes up, thumps it to centre half forward. Ingerworson takes it, hand passes across to Beaton. Beaton gets it back towards Ingerworson and slapped away. It's gone to the forward line. Coming out, meeting the ball well as Wigmore, showing a bit of strength, gets it across to the teammate. It kicks to half forward. Well, wasn't a good kick at all, Ron, and the relieving mark and kick comes from Legal. He kicks out towards the centre wing. Ooh, good strong mark taken out there. It's the same player again, and getting a bit of treatment there from Brendan Chandler. We'll just wait till this calms down a bit, Ronnie. It was a good mark out there. Oh, it's still on over there, Ron. Who was the player who took the mark?
Phil Mayer, number 56 for the East Belmont side.
He took a strong one a minute ago. It's gone down to the forward line. It's too far for Bukta this time. Up goes Nell, punches the ball over the line. Oh, following the ball over the boundary line there was Bukta, who didn't like the treatment he received. Pocket. And it's a bit friendly down there. They're not asking who'll win the first race at the trots, I can tell you.
Jack Nell and Chuck Bukta just exchanging pleasantries. Ball back into play. Springer Luchino flew high and very negatively thumps it over the line and again and out of bounds in the forward pocket right in front of the smokers stand here at Baker's Oval.
Andrew Bukta not appreciating that bit of a push over the fence there. Bell got the ball down towards Luchino. He's in a bit of trouble. The hand pass wasn't particularly good. Comes out towards Craig, but it's intercepted. Coming through with the ball, doing very well too. Might have been the number 14 Japper. Wait on the umpire here, Ronnie.
It was actually, Cookie, Chris Stern, I think you'll find, wearing the 44 Guernsey for East Belmont, doing some strong work there, and ball back into play again, working hard. Front position there was Jamie Joseph, the plotter in front, got the ball to ground. Pack of players have formed, 30 metres from the East Belmont goal. As we see,
John just headed for the fence. The umpire's letting him get away with it, Ron.
Good pressure. Chris Stern forced the error there on that occasion from the Blue West Cheetahs, and we'll see the ball back into play.
Umpire throws it back in now. About 7 players went for the knockout. No one gets a... Oh, free kick paid here over the shoulder, says the umpire. But wait on this, it's a free kick to East Belmont, and it's with about 25 metres out from goal. There'll be no doubt about the distance here, Ron. Waiting to see who's going to come back and kick this one.
I think
it's Mayer again.
Yes, on the left foot.
Comes in on that left foot. Oh, beautiful kick from Mayer. He kicked the goal, and he's been prominent with some strong play early in the game.
Certainly has, David. We see now at the 16-minute mark of this first quarter of football, played brought to us by the Upco Easy shops in and around Geelong, the one-stop shop that's got the lot. East Belmont 4-1-25. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club, 2 straight goals, 12 points.
Well, he's playing very well, and early in the game, Mayer kept the very strong marks on the outer flank and then got in front, got the one over the shoulder, got the rewarding free kick from the umpire, and another 6-pointer goes on the board, and the left footers. I love watching a left footer kick a ball on. That was never going to miss from the time he put it to boot. Waiting back in the centre now. Bell's going to do the battle with the big fella Smith. Umpire about the start proceedings. There it goes, not a good bounce. Up goes Bell, hits it 25 metres, the advantage of his side. Over the back, Bollingbrett tries to flip it on, doesn't go too far. Little kick, no one able to get the ball. They stack on top, but the umpire's got no option but to ball this one up, midway between the centre and perhaps centre half forward, with Geelong West Footy Club slightly in attack.
And don't forget, Cookie, the first half of this game is brought to us by also the Comnafoon Hotel down there at Gilgore Street, East Geelong. As we see the ball back to the centre, punched forward, good football there from the Blue West Cheetahs. Opportunity now, Troy King on the left foot, punted up to the teeth of goal. Westwick was in front. Good defensive football there, though, too, from the defence of the East Belmont side. Thump it over the line, and we'll see it out of bounds in the forward pocket, some 10 metres from the Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club goal.
Good play by Cocking to get it across to King. Boundary throw, and Westwick grabs it out of the air.
Great.
He's had a flying shot on the right foot. Have a look at this. Oh, thumped away right on the goal line, close to the boundary line. Picked up by Wigmore, who's been lively. Gives it back towards Lachino, who's in trouble. Defenders here stacking on top of it. Here's the chance to get it out from Jason Smith. He does so. Well, a dangerous kick across the ground. Running onto the footy is Cocking. He can't pick it up. It's taken away from Cocking by Stern. Well played, Stern. Kicks the ball towards the centre wing. Bouncing free out there. No one's a chance because they're all fumbling and missing. Here's the chance now, Ronnie. Can he pick it up? Dummies around well to Stonehouse.
Ooh. Gets
a hand pass back. Down for one. Lachino gets a little left foot kicking towards half forward. Coming through with strength is Johns. Johns kicks the ball towards the half forward flank. His teammate can't hold the mark. They're stacking on top of it. It comes back out towards Stern, who's been lively, and he released towards the centre wing.
Yes, nice mark too. Not paid by the umpires. We see now having to work hard there was Jamie Joseph.
Craig takes the mark from that kick though. Well played, Craig. Got in front. Takes the kick up towards half forward. Cocking takes the mark. Wants to play on this Wayne Cocking. He's got a man loose in the pocket. Well played, Cocking. And he's found him, and the player down there is Bushy Gardner in an identical spot to where he was 20 minutes, perhaps 10 minutes ago, right?
Bushy Gardner would love to send a cheerio to Carey as well from the Rowing Printers as we see an opportunity kicked up there. Oh, the high flyers couldn't take the leather. Comes to ground. Westwick's there also for the Blue West side. Likewise, there was, I think you'll find number 5 too. Working hard was Barry Wilkins, the captain of East Belmont, but umpires allowed proceedings to continue, and now it rolls over the line, Cookie, and out of bounds some 15 metres from the Blue West goal, and late stage of the first term.
Throw in, over the back. Johns was waiting for it, but didn't get to him. They stack in on top. There's going to be another ball up here on as the big fella comes in, Barry Wilkins. He can't get the ball free, lays the tackle, in fact, and we're going to have a ball up, just perhaps 25 metres away from the goal in which the Blue West are attacking.
OK, old Robert Bell did well there against Jason Smith. Comes to ground. No one takes a decisive advantage of that possession. Umpire McKinnon said, fellas, give it to me. We'll have a bounce down. Desperation of both sides. Very commendable here this afternoon, Cookie.
Looks like being a good game. I'm impressed with Paul Johns for the Blue West. He's given them a bit of bite around the packs. Umpire bounces it down. No one able to get it clear. The chance to come out of defence here. No, the hand pass wasn't particularly good. Running onto the foot, he might be the player there in Stern. He couldn't handle it either. It's out towards the centre-half back position. Look, there's about 30 players on the board at the moment. It's slapped forward towards Johns. He shows strength, flips it out, might have been a throw. Play on the call. It comes here to Posman, and Ernie Posman kicks on the left foot towards the centre of the ground. Up goes the big fella there, knocking the ball away was Neil. Thumped it to the ground. It spills to Lucino. Lucino's hand pass is a good one to Stonehouse running pass. Long hand pass from Stonehouse. Finds the player who's playing very well in the player there in Johns. He's got it to a teammate, kicked it down the ground. That was King. And a great mark taken in front of goal by Westerwick. We were impressed with him last week, but they couldn't get it to him often enough. Westwick bangs on the right, but not a good kick from Westwick. It's drifting away with that breeze and 1 point only, but very good play from the Blue West side to move that ball right out of the centre of the ground.
Yes, certainly Cookie and Dave, I should say Dean Westwick did very well. Kicked 5 out of their 6 goals last weekend. On this occasion, offline opportunity now. East Belmont with possession of the football. We see Montgomery can't trap it. Good support, though. Feeds off the hand pass or overrunning the football was Jackie Dorr. This has allowed an opportunity for the Blue West side. Shooting at goal now was, I think you'll find number 54, Cookie, for the Blue West side. And I'm just trying to pick that player up.
We haven't got him listed, Ron. It might have been 51. Was it Nick Lucino, perhaps?
I think it may have been Lucino, and I do apologise to WIR listeners. Nick Lucino on that occasion offline. Opportunity now for the Blue West, I should say East Belmont side. Nice kick too from Barry Wilkins. Brings the ball to half back. Centre wing now kicked up forward, but again in front for the Blue West side. Doing a fine job too is number 7 in Robbie Neal.
Neal kicks the ball across. He's found his to a lovely kick too, and the player there, Stonehouse, who's been lively early, kicks the ball towards centre-half forward. Johns was the target, couldn't mark that one. They'll get out of defence here, will the East Belmont side, kick it towards half-forward, but Neil sitting back. He's going to take a second mark in as many minutes. Handballs across to his captain, coach in Wayne Thomas, and away goes Thomas with a short pass. It's a good one because he finds Johns. Johns goes round the outer side. The kick was a good one. Mark taken by Bushy Gardner. He's been in all sorts of things. They relay the ball down to the pocket. Coming out is Westerwick. Can't hold the mark as it bounced just in front of him. Picked up here and a flying shot for goal by Tricky. Tricky's put it high in the air. It's a Tricky shot for goal. It's offline. It's 1 point only, Ron.
Opportunity went begging for the Blue West side. Cookie late, very late stages of this first quarter. We've been travelling about 23.5 minutes of this first term on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
Ronnie, they're moving the ball well, the Blue West, this week. I can tell you that. They played very well in the first quarter for 10 minutes last week. They played very well in the first quarter so far. Little kick out from fullback is a very good one, and he finds James Sutherland, takes the mark in the back pocket.
The kid now steadies proceedings. Jamie Sutherland goes short, looks there for Ernie Posman. The Dingo couldn't hold the ball, or Johns was held without the ball. Appeals to the umpire, but Ernie Posman said, thank you very much, Johnsy. He clears the ball for the East Belmont side, but a nice grab has been taken there by Trevor Hance.
Hance with a lovely mark too. Kicks the ball out wide, looking for Lucino. He's pushed off the footy, thumps the ball forward. He's got a teammate there in Cocking who couldn't quite handle it, and the defenders are buttering up well here. Little kick comes out and it finds Chris Stern, who's been a handy player. Stern kicks the ball towards, well, it's over half. It's into half forward now. Pick up here, left foot kick, might have been the player there, and Mayer kicks it towards the forward line, but coming out is Nell, streaming out of the fence, flatten out, he kicked the ball for mine, 50 metres umpire, please, and 50 metres is paid, and he's down as David Nell.
And not looking too good. Back on the knees. Now very crouched and very sore, David Nell. And let's hope he's okay for the Geelong West Cricket and Football Club's causes here this afternoon. The Deputy Vice Captain of the side, in the hands of the trainers, appears to be okay.
Ronnie, that took me back years. That was a la David Dench going out to meet the footy and getting it and kicking it, and then got flattened after he kicked it. The relayed free kick comes down the ground, and Bollingford it is who kicks the ball towards half forward. He finds Nick Lucino, who's been a handy player, the Mediterranean man. He's out there at half forward, spares a pass into the forward line and finds his teammate coming out and taking a mark. We'll just pick up who is this, Troy King, I think. Kicks the ball into the pocket. Nice kick too, and he has found Smokey Beaton.
Yeah, smoking opportunity now for the Blue West Cheetahs, kicking from a good 45 metres. Very tight, though.
Should score on.
The drop punt, it looks good. Floats across, though, with that breeze, though. Cookie coming straight into our face here at the commentary position. Opportunity now. Oh, quick snap at goal. Brett Wigmore. It looks good off the boot. The goal umpire raises only the one finger to the dismay of the Blue West side, and a minor score.
Well, I'll let the replay of that. I marked down the goal run. I thought that was home, but 1 point only. It's 4-1-25 East Belmont. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club. The Blue West are 2-4-16. 9 points the difference. That's brought to you by the APCO Easy Shops in and around Geelong.
Ball now brought back into play by the skipper of East Belmont, Barry Wilkins. Kicks it long. A lovely kick. Lovely mark too, as David Cook would call.
I disagree.
Ernie Posman.
I thought the player in front had the hands on it before Ernie Posman got hold of it. But Ernie's got the kick. He kicks it out towards the centre wing. Wasn't a particularly good kick. It's flapped away here by the player there in Bell for the Geelong West Cricket and Footy side. It's at centre half forward. No one able to gain clean possession. Little hand pass comes out wide to the big fella there in Kelly. It is. Kelly kicks it into the forward line. Good defensive work. They are able to fist it away down there, the Blue West. They bottle it up at centre half back. There'll be a ball up and good play there because they're in a bit of strife. Couple of good fists and a couple of good dives on the footy. And Wayne Thomas is at the bottom of that pack.
Yeah, he did very well and great support. David now, the full pack, got a big leap too for the youngster and fisted the ball away. Comes to ground now after that's ball up, and it was well clear, but the disposal there of young Neil was a poor one. Allows East Belmont now back into attack. Opportunity for them if they can get it out, but they can't do so. Umpire McKinnon said, give it to me. We'll have a bounce down some 25 metres from the East Belmont goal, and we're well into time on here in the first term.
Not far off quarter time run. The big fella Bell goes up, had a fresh air shot, wasn't able to slap that one away. Player tackle with the footy, play on's called. Little kick off the boot will pick him up, Ronnie.
Jason Smith it was, the big ruckman.
Might have been Smith the ruckman, yes.
Very
he played
agile.
that like a rover, didn't he?
Yes.
That's why I had to check again because I thought it was a little fella's kick there, but 1 point only goes on the board to Jason Smith.
Waiting now, Jack Nell, the Deputy Vice Captain, goes short, finds Paul Johns in the pocket unattended. His hand pass there goes to Haints. His hand pass back to Johns, put him under a bit of pressure, forced the error. Good pressure there too from the East Belmont defence, and I think you'll find it was Chris Niblett did well there too for the East Belmont side. Sees the ball now out of bounds, right in front of the commentary position.
Yes, good play there. Unfortunately, just down on skill, the hand passes weren't quite right. The idea was there though. Boundary throw in. Here they go. The hand pass comes across. It's a good one too.
Jeff Shaw it was. Cookie.
Yeah, it was too. But Inga Werson intercepts, and away goes Inga Werson. Kick too far for the Chino, and the mark taken in defence there by might have been the big fella there in Gory Povey.
Yeah, Povey doing very well too early stages. Sees Jason Smith now. Quick kick under pressure, but the very safe arms of Paul Johns defends grimly for Blue West. Goes short to the half-back flank.
Neil.
Opportunity Neil. Over the top he goes. Now, the dasher. The racehorse has a bounce too. Number 6 there for the Blue West side in Alan Craig, the assistant coach. Kicks long to the centre wing. Oh, opportunity now for the Blue West side. Thump forward. Wigmore can't trap the ball cleanly, and it's over the line and out of bounds some 55 metres from the Blue West goal. Good passage of play, Cookie, for the Blue West Cheetahs.
Certainly was, Ron. When it got to half forward, Troy King, the coach, was a very formidable player down there, and it's good to see him because he was injured last week and didn't look too good to us. Kick off the ground from the defenders, going to head towards the fence. We're going to have a boundary throw in, perhaps half forward flank with the Blue West in attack. And Ronnie, it's a pretty good game so far when the wind is swirling and making it hard for the players, but we've seen goals kicked and we've seen plenty of desperation.
Yeah, we certainly are, David. There's been 6 shots at goal apiece from both sides. Accuracy, well...
Inga Werson's got it inside 50, Ron, while you're saying that. The hand pass wasn't particularly good. He's given it up, but she's still inside 50 here. Picked up beautifully. Trapped sweetly by Haints. Haints kicks the ball around with the right foot. No, not a very long kick, though. Picked up by Smokey Beaton. Tries the hand pass. Wasn't a particularly good one. Players are diving on top of it there. The umpire might ball this one up. He's still letting it go. Beaton's still in there. It's slapped out wide. It's picked up here by Craig Jeffries into fence. His kick's not a good one. Adam Crow dropped the plum pudding, but he's able to get butter up, gives it across to his teammate in Cocking. Cocking fires in on the left foot into the goal square. The defenders use the fist to great effect. It spills to the ground. It's in the forward pocket. Picked up by Jeff Shaw. He hand passes cleverly for the boundary line, and a boundary throw in. Left forward pocket. Very close to quarter time here, Ronnie, and this is a good game of footy.
Yes,
I'm glad we got one.
Yes, certainly, Cookie, and it's about time too. And it's a great 93 season ahead for the Geelong District Football League. It's completely open slather here for the 93 season as we see the ball back into play. Or Cocking caught one a little high, got a quick kick on the left foot, but East Belmont do well in defence. Quick kick out there by Montgomery, but it's gone straight to Haints. Haints steadies, looks up the ground. Yes, there's been a holding decision as East Belmont's captain Barry Wilkins breaks clear. It's against the fullback. Yes, he held the spearhead. I should say spearhead's forward pocket in the
there's
Springer.
The siren, Ron. I got this wrong last week, but I've got it right this week. That is the siren.
And there was a kick there, Cookie. I saw it.
Westerwick bangs for goal. Goal on Payloon's back.
Yes, it was Westerwick.
Goal to Dean Westerwick. That's his first for the day. One to him, one to Troy King, and one to Robert Bell, whilst for East Belmont, 2 goals to Andrew Buchter and 1 to Jeff Dorr, 1 also to Paul Mear, who's been handy. And you're on YRFM for season 93 with the GDFL football.
And you're excited too. Let's find out how Fitzroy is going. Fitzroy 6-4-40 and Sydney Swans a bit one-sided here, 3-4-22.
Thank you very much, Shane. The APCO Easy Shop scoreboard showed that the East Belmont side now only hold a 4-point advantage here at quarter time in what was a very entertaining first quarter of football for round 4 GDFL football, David Cook.
My word, it was that. I tell you what.